It's really coming down out there, huh? Yeah, no, good thing we got back before it actually started pouring. Do you think you could take this for me? Thanks. Oh, God. I'm exhausted. Okay, in my defense, it wasn't entirely my fault that I didn't sleep until 3 a.m. Our landlord isn't exactly the most discreet person. But in spite of all that, I'm really happy that we got to go home together. I mean, yeah, it really worked out that the two of us work for companies that aren't really stationed too far away from each other. I mean, it is a bit of a walk, like a 10-minute walk max between our places, but still. Yeah, no annoying customers today, thankfully. What about you? Answering customer service emails isn't the most comfortable job, especially if you really don't want to deal with annoying people who don't really know how the internet works. That's good. I'm glad that your boss is nice at least. Mine is, well, she's a character. Oh, right, I didn't tell you. Okay, sit down, strap in, because work tea is about to... I'm already getting annoyed thinking about it. But at the boutique, my boss decided to... I guess you could say she decided to promote this girl because she hadn't formally done it yet. Anyway, she decided to promote this girl who works at the boutique like 5 days a week. So I don't really see her that much, but I guess she just has this vendetta against me because every single time I walk into the place, she just glares at me. And I'm talking like death daggers, like glare at me, as in like I would be 6 feet under if looks could kill. I don't know. I don't know. I guess she just decided that I don't fit the vibe of the store. I mean, fair enough. Like, it's kind of like a vintage cottage core vibe kind of a place, and I don't give either of those, clearly. But no, she just absolutely despises me, and today it got really bad because I sent her like a really cute, like, nice casual congratulatory text for, you know, being promoted to like kind of like mini manager, and I guess she took it the wrong way because she sent me back this like paragraph about how I was being unprofessional and rude and passive aggressive when I was fully just, you know, congratulating her. So I don't know, I guess she either feels threatened by me or she just doesn't like me. But anyway, I had to tattle to my boss. Yes, I know, snitches get stitches, but like, not when you're at work, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I told my boss, and let's just say on Monday, she is not going to have a good time. Yeah, no more Miss Nice Girl. I mean, I've been nice to her since she started, and I really didn't have to be, but whatever. Anyway, what about you? Any work drama? Good, I'm glad to hear that. Work drama is never nice. I mean, well, if it's someone else's drama, it's nice because you're just sitting there, like, observing. But then if you're in it, it's just not nice, you know? Although that can be said about normal everyday life. Yeah. Speaking of drama, did our landlord finally get his act together? Because, no offense, I love you, I really do, but I don't think air mattresses are for us. No, they're definitely not for sleeping in the long term. But I also am kind of happy that he hasn't sorted our things out yet because I was thinking about getting a bigger bed for us. I mean, don't get me wrong, our bed right now is really comfortable, but it is a little small and I roll around in my sleep way too much for you to just be completely okay with that. Okay, well, fine. Maybe I shouldn't be putting my socks everywhere, but like my feet get cold, okay? And like if I take off my socks by the kitchen and then like I'm cooking later and I get cold, but the socks are just right there, you know what I mean? But fine, yes, I get it. I should probably like buy something like a small laundry hamper or like a basket to put all my socks in so you don't need to deal with them. But you don't put the cap on the toothpaste, okay? Like you don't ever put the cap on the toothpaste. So it's just like all over the counter when I have to go brush my teeth in the morning, and it's just like gross and disgusting. So We both have some nasty habits that we need to break, okay? Okay. Other than not putting the cap back on the toothpaste, you also use all of my shower products and my skincare stuff. Last I checked, you don't use a strawberry field scented body wash, nor do you use a mango milkshake scented lotion. So, yes, you've been using my shower products without asking. I don't mind if you use it. Just just tell me so I can buy more than one of my products so I don't run out as fast. Come here, you big baby. This is nice. Now, despite my complaining, I wouldn't trade this for the world. I am really happy that we finally sorted out our situation. And our living situation, too. Hmm. Well, one benefit of you stealing my shower products is that your hair is really soft now. I remembered it used to be quite damaged because you would get it dyed all the time. Now it feels really nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a new job soon. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the boutique and I like my boss, and being around all those pretty clothes all day is, well, much more preferable than being around other things. And it's so much better than my last job, but honestly, I really don't want to deal with customers anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do have the patience for it, but I just don't want to deal with people all the time, you know? I mean, at least with your job, you don't have to actually face anyone, but with mine, yeah, not fun. Anyway, what do you feel like doing after this job runs its course? It's an internship, right? Hmm. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. Hmm. I mean, don't worry about it too much. Honestly, something that I've heard a lot recently is we don't save lives. I mean, later on if you want to be a doctor, that's a whole different story, but as of right now, we don't save lives. You can just take the time to figure it out. And I know that this is a source of anxiety for you, but it'll be okay, alright? I promise. I mean, I get it. The future's really difficult, and it's good to have a plan and a goal and such, but if you just can't figure it out right now, that's okay. Actually, I don't think you know this about me, but one of my pet peeves are people thinking that there is a time limit for change. So, people thinking that they need to figure out their entire lives by the age of like 30. or they need to have some form of resplendent accomplishment by the time they're 25, or they need to do something amazing or perfect or whatever at an incredibly young age in the grand scheme of things really, really annoys me. I mean, your life doesn't just stop after you get to a certain age, it keeps going, you know? If you box yourself in with all of these expectations in a certain time frame, you're just gonna burn yourself out. You're probably not gonna be happy in the grand scheme of things either. I mean, sure, if you accomplish them, maybe you'll be happy, but if you don't, what's gonna happen? Yeah, so it'll be okay, alright? Don't have to worry about it too much. I mean, I get it, but regardless, I will be here, and we will go through this together. Honestly, I think that's the fun part about living life, figuring things out. Nothing is certain, nothing is definite. Your life can completely change in a blink of an eye. You'll get an opportunity here, or some chance to do something crazy there. So why box yourself in? You don't have to figure everything out by a certain point in time. Just have some form of an idea of what you want. And if it doesn't really go your way, oh well. You still tried. And you've still done something. But yeah, it'll be okay. Alright. We're going to be perfectly fine. And we're going to figure it out together. You don't have to do anything alone anymore. Dinner, right, I forgot. Hey, what do you want to... Oh, I guess your workday was a lot more exhausting than you let on, huh? You know, I never say this to you if you're awake, but I'm really happy I met you. You've honestly changed my life so much, and I really don't know where I'd be without you in it. I've wanted normal for so long, and I wasn't sure if I would ever get it. But then you came along, and although it wasn't normal in the beginning, it most definitely is normal now. I mean, we've moved in together and we go to work together and we come home together and we talk about life and just, it's really nice. I'm really grateful for you. Grateful that you didn't judge me when I told you the truth. And you don't have any qualms with letting go of the past. And I know I'm the happiest when I'm around you, and I love you so much, it's insane. And I know this is presumptuous, which is why I'm not saying it whilst you're still awake. But I'd really love it if we spent the rest of our lives together. Not that you're ever going to hear these things out loud from me, so you'd better be actually sleeping right now.